Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You alright? Well, it's a little bit overcast up here, but it's very warm. Back here in the sun. How you doing? You alright? So, I'm in Tenerife now. I was in Seville the other day. Thank you for all the lovely messages and congratulation messages that you sent me. I got engaged to my girlfriend in Seville, in the Royal Alcazar, which is one of Europe's oldest palaces. I don't know what to do, and here we are now down in Tenerife for a few days till next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, can't remember. My intention today was to churn out some content for you. However, I'm staying in an all-inclusive hotel, and last night I just wanted to check the bar out, as you do, and I discovered you could have cocktails on the all-inclusive. Should we leave it there? So today I've been feeling a little bit tired. I do need a shave. I need to tidy up a little bit. It's to be honest with you, it's not the morning. It's approaching 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe we're on the same time as the UK here as well. So yeah, I've just been down for lunch, and I'm gonna have a nap. To be honest with you now, I'm gonna have a little lie down, and I promise you I won't go out tonight. Right? So it's the international break, and I don't think you guys begrudge me kicking back a little bit. What have I got to tell you? I believe Louis Steele's published a roundup today. I've seen a few things quoted from his latest article, I assume, at the Mail. So that's something I'm going to take a look at maybe later this evening. I've made plans for tomorrow morning to be more organised. So tomorrow morning I'm going to take my laptop to breakfast with me. I didn't this morning. That way when I finish breakfast, I can stay and have a few extra coffees and review things, including the Spanish papers, which I'm keeping an eye on for you back home. Other than that, I don't think there's a great deal to tell you, to be honest, guys. Yes, I'm away, but I don't do holidays. I'm not someone that can go and lie by a swimming pool or something like that. So I have been reading things and following things. I just haven't had the motivation really to park myself here to talk to you. So we'll do tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. It's quite funny. A funny thing happened last night. When you're in these hotels, they do the evening entertainment, don't they? And there was two girls, two dancers. When I say girls, I mean women. And dressed up with all the different outfits. Then they go and get changed and come out in a different outfit, that kind of thing. And I was sat in the front, and they were holding something. Like a piece of A4 paper or card or something, and they pointed at me. They were doing their act and all that, and they were like that. Oh my god! And they were pointing at me, and I was like, it's someone off Cop Talk here. You know what I mean? And then they came up to it, and they're looking at this thing to each other. They're going, look, it's him. And then they turned it round, and it was a picture of a very ripped, naked man, chest upwards, like toned, ripped, like. And they went, it's you! I was like, yeah, it's me, alright. I don't mind people taking the piss out of me. I can take the piss out of myself. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. But that's about it. Ooh. Can you hear something? Someone's banging. So, yeah, I just want to do my acknowledgements, to be honest with you. And there's a very special acknowledgement as well. Today that I'm going to mention to you. Now, in terms of super thanks, that's the love heart under the videos. I think there's just the one, and I don't know if I acknowledged this previously or not, and it's from Sharon, sexy Sharon, Sharon Evans, a channel member, Schwad. She bought me a coffee, and that was yesterday, so I think that's it. I don't think there's, because before that was Mark the Legend and Clive Mitchell and Watty, and I know that I covered those on a previous briefing. So just those. There was nothing on the other channel, and as far as I'm aware, there is just Revolut. Now, First of all, I want to thank my good friend Niall for supporting me. Um, he's been very supportive of the channel recently, in more ways than one, and also as a friend. So thank you, Niall. Carl as well, another good mate. Have a drink, guys. I hope you bought Laura that bottle of fizz. We did. We've drunk a lot here. Well, in Seville, we had a little drink where I did get a good bottle for her. So thank you, Carl. And it basically just bought us a couple of drinks again. Fortunately, I'm on an all-inclusive. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that. But I will be going out. I'm not staying in a hotel. I was going to take her out the other night for a fancy meal, but then I found out Spain were playing. Do you remember? Against Turkey, so we went to that instead. But yeah, I said I'll take her out. So thank you, Carl. I appreciate you, brother. And then there was one from Shauna, and some of you will know Shauna. And this is a big one for me. This is an important one for me. Shauna, you know Shauna, don't you? Crank the flange, crank the flange. Shauna's a really cool guy that I've known many years. And he's been and stayed with me, in Spain. He's a lovely lad. And for some silly reason, I don't even know why, to be honest with you, we had a bit of a difference of an opinion a while ago, but nothing. I was thinking about this today. I don't even really know. I think that Sean has a few ups and downs, and I think he was probably a bit sensitive at the time. I think he had a bit of shit going on. And I was probably too cheeky or I don't know, I think I offended him with something. And I genuinely don't know, so no big deal. Other people, can make things a big deal, and can comment and contribute and make a situation worse or whatever. So we've just not really had any contact for a long time. He did email me, I think at my birthday, certainly emailed me not so long ago, and it was nice. I like Sean. Listen, we had a bit of a, I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, things I don't fall out with people. I just go, yeah, whatever, And but he's a passionate fella. The Irish are, aren't they? They're passionate, and we just gone separate ways really. But he's always been like, a key figure around these parts really, and I know he does stuff with Adam on his YouTube channel and that, and but he's I think maybe a few months ago I'm sure I saw a reference on Adam's channel. I think Adam said maybe he was going through something or whatever, and I remember leaving a comment saying, yeah, I hope you're alright, Sean, or wherever you are. Anyway, so basically Sean did drop me an email the other day. And he said that he'd heard about, my engagement to my girlfriend, and basically, I'm sure you don't really want to hear from me, kind of thing. I was like, no, it's a stupid man, top man, I ain't got a problem with anybody, mate. And I was just like, oh, thanks, man, I really appreciate it. You're all right, mate. And I can't remember. I did reply to his email, and said something like, people lose the shit sometimes. If you've had a bad day, and someone says the wrong thing, or handles something wrong, you can fall out, can't you? I never saw myself as falling out with him. And I just said that in an email. I just said, "Mike, it's great, lovely to hear from you, man. People lose the shit sometimes, you know what I mean?" And that was it. So anyway, he sent something through on Revolut, and it just made me smile, because he left a message that says, "To the future Mr. and Mrs. DKB, your old friend Sean YNWA." And he sent a few quid there for us to go out, have a bite to eat, or, basically a gift to you and your partner, have a nice time, that kind of thing. And it kind of just backs up, that I know he's a good egg. You know what I mean? And when people, over the years we Cock Talk, sometimes there's a lot of people, right? And you've got to remember, on the old forums, back in the day when forums were a thing, before social media, we had 22,000 people on there. And it could be difficult to handle everybody, and sometimes people get offended by someone and stuff like that. And I'm very I have zero patience, mate. You know, it's like, we're all adults. Come on, it don't matter, does it? Move on. And sometimes when people are a bit funny with me, I just exclude them. I just like, I don't want to know. Don't want to know ever again. Just don't bother me. You know. Sometimes people just can be just a bit strange, and I don't mean that about Shauna, by the way. I'm talking about on the internet over the years. Sometimes people can be, you know, fall out with you or go separate ways, and usually I block them. You know what I mean? Like, just I can't be doing with the drama. I can't do with the drama. I'll block their email address. It'll auto delete. I don't want to hear it. I'm an old man now, you know, and life's too short for negativity, and I can't be doing with drama of any description. And but I never did that with Shauna, in the sense of, you know, I never saw bad in him or anything. It's just one of them things, you know. The point I'm trying to say is, it made me happy. It made me really happy, because it's not nice if you know, I obviously upset him with something at the time, and it wouldn't have been my intention. And he's probably brought that to me, and I've probably said, oh, I ain't got fucking time for this shit, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, other people can stir and put things in your head, and, you know, people coming to me and saying this, that and the other. Do you know what I mean, guys? And I'm sure we're the same the other way around. So I'm sure I said in a video only a few days ago, life's too, I think it was the day I had a bit of bocadillo left on my chins, and I think I said, life's too short, you know, to fall out with folk or to not enjoy life. Surround yourself with positivity and happiness, and you know, you'll be happier, I think. So I'm delighted, you know. It's the same when people, you know, if they run their mouth in the comments, I can't be bothered, I just block them. I ain't got time for it, guys. I don't have time for it, and I won't allow myself to be caught up in drama. But it made me smile, and it was nice hearing from Sean. I think that says more about him, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, hey, you know, I know we have a ding dong or some pathetic shite, you know, schoolyard stuff, but I've heard that you know, you're happy done, and I'm delighted for you. Go and get yourself a few beers on me, kind of thing. I think that says something. So thank you, Shauna, if you're out there watching, brother. He won't be able to comment on my channel, though. I think he's blocked. But unfortunately, you can't you can, supposed to be able to, on YouTube they call it hide someone from the comments. So if someone leaves a stupid comment, I hide them, and they can still comment, but only they can see it. And I don't see it, you don't see it. They can even enter a live chat and comment, and they see it, but nobody else does. So they don't even know that it's like that. And I can't unhide on my channel. And it's something I've spoke to YouTube before. So there's a bug, which is why I always say to people, please, if you leave anything sarcastic, make sure you put an emoji on the end. Because if it's not a username I recognise, you can read things wrong. But I'm sure Shauna's not bothered about that. And unfortunately, Shauna, if you're out watching, it doesn't give me an option to reply to you through Revolut. So I can only assume maybe you used a link and you don't have a Revolut account, because I can't reply to you. I would love to have been able to reply to you to thank you. How nice is that? You know, so it's nice. I'm having a good time, and that made me happy. So that's the only thank yous I think I need to do. If I've forgotten anyone, please let me know. It's important to me. I'd appreciate if you could let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. I must put a full shift in tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. There's part of me that gets a little bit, I've just paid my tax, right, on the 20th, you know that, right? Today. So I've just paid my tax instalment, and it's days like this that you remind yourself, oh, I really should get some work done, because, you know, if I'm not making videos, if I'm not working, like, I can be working behind the scenes that people don't see, but if I'm not churning out content, if I'm not working, publishing news articles, I'm not earning any money. And the reality is, if you don't earn money, you can't exist. And so I feel pressurized, you know, because I'm like trying to have a little break. I'm just having a bit of happiness in my life. There's part of me that wants to just go for a walk, you know, and just go for a wander. But then I think to myself, you need to work, as we all do, right? So I can't come here and toss it off, is what I'm trying to say to you. Although I've not done a fucking bad job of it today. But bizarrely, from talking to you right now, I feel more awake than I did when I came out here. And maybe that's what I need to do. So I'm going to, tomorrow morning I'm going to be more routine. I'm going to go to breakfast, take my laptop, like I would do when I go to the cafe at home. I take the laptop with me, plan my day, do some vids, and try and update you with things. But again, it is an international break, you know, so there's not a lot happening, is there? So maybe you could let me know on this video if there's anything you've seen to do with Liverpool, anything you'd like me to talk about. If you want my opinions on anything, and I've got a lot of opinions on things that are going around at the moment. And that's it. So I should go, really, I guess. It's nice out here. I don't know if I can lift the... I've got a few shops up behind me. Hey, where are we? There we go. Oh, there we go, over the balcony. It's a nice little place where I am, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever stayed on an all-inclusive before. I think I might have done it once with Charlotte and Robert many years ago in Torremolinos. But I got food poisoning on the first day or something. I was very ill and I was in bed the entire time. Very ill for the week, and never went to the hotel. Where our room was in another block, and the catering facilities were in the hotel opposite or something. And I never once went for a meal in the entire time I was there because I was that ill. But this is the first time I've ever been on an all-inclusive where I've actually benefited from it. And we got here yesterday and had lunch, which was lovely. Then an evening meal, and then I said, oh, well, go and check this bar out, you know, it's part of the facilities. And like I say, I had a few lagers, and then found out there was cocktails on offer, and I enjoyed it. It was good. But I guess that's what you're supposed to do when you go away. The thing is, you'll find this hard to believe, but usually I don't have 3 meals a day, and at the moment I just feel like I'm eating so much. I've just been down there and had meatballs and chips. It was bloody lovely. I'm full now, and normally I won't have another meal again today, but then tonight it's like, well, you've got to go and get your dinner, you know. But I won't have a drink tonight. I won't have a drink. No, because otherwise I will not be fresh in the morning. So, see, even though I'm away, even though I could be downing tools and kicking back, I'm still thinking about you guys, and I'm still thinking about paying my bills as well. So, I miss CF Benidorm play at the weekend. Big, massive game. We've dropped to second in the league now, and we're playing third. And I'm not going to be there. And there's a big academy presentation. Biggest event of the year, really. All the teams are presented and the sponsors are there. And I'm gutted that I'm going to miss that at the weekend. But you know, I don't know. I like it here. I like getting away. So this is going to be my office tomorrow. This little balcony, little balcony, and I'm going to be working from here. Hopefully. Liverpool. Somebody commented about that lives here, I think, in Tenerife. I think they do live here. Said, come and join us, you know, for the match at the weekend. You know, we'll buy you a few beers, Dunk. It's like a supporters club bar or something, you know. And I would be all over that. And I looked it up, but it's about 1 hour and 20 minutes from where I am, and I think that's too far for me to go, really. If it was local, I would love to have done something like that. So that's pissed me off a bit. I don't know anything about this area at all. I've not left this hotel yet. I mean, we only got here yesterday. So we got dropped off in the taxi and just had something to eat and drink. I said, I've not left here yet, have I? No. So, but I'm a hotel person. I don't know what you're all like when you go away. Some people don't like to be stuck in, do they? Whereas I'm like, I could sit on this balcony all day, mate, just, working really. Doesn't bother me. But the reason I'm wondering about exploring is, I'm wondering if there's like a nice little bar somewhere where I can watch the football at the weekend, I brought my dongle with me to plug in the telly, but I haven't got that bit that enables it to bend down. So it can't plug in the back of the TV because it would hit the wall. You need it to plug down. Oh, there's my little thing, look. Never thought I'd see a day where I'd be walking around with one of them on my arm. It's funny. Sorry. So I can't watch my Fire Stick in my room. It's pissed me off. So I tried to order that piece, but it can't get here till Wednesday. But hopefully I'll be back home by then. So, right, I'll go. I just wanted to touch base with you. So, like I say, thanks to you guys. If I've missed you out, any acknowledgements, please let me know, guys. Thanks for everyone that's left nice messages. Thanks for everyone that's still taking the time to comment, even though I'm not really doing much. Like I say, if you could just drop me a comment about anything you've read, or hey, don't go and look this up, I'd appreciate that. I know that the Twitter ITKs are out in force with various claims. A particular transfer link that they're talking about in January, which was first, they're all saying they broke the Liverpool's interest. I looked into it this morning. I think it was November 24, I think, when it first came up, that link. But you know what they're all like. So I just can't be asked, to be honest with you. But I need to be back on form and holding these people to account for you guys. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. Don't say that in America. I'm going to get off. It means something different to leaving, which I'm sure you can work out. I'm going to leave. I'm going to crack on with my day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of awake now. Everywhere I go is a drill. Looks lovely up there on them mountains, See up here? Which way? Over here. There's some houses up there. Yeah. Alright then, I don't know where I am. I think it's called Puerto de la Cruz or something like that. Just thought I'd mention it to you guys in case you've ever been. Oh, I've just got a message from David Clitheroe. A couple of drinks in Tenerife, he said. How nice is that? Thank you, David. I appreciate you. That came through on PayPal. So I'll do that. I think I'm going to tidy up a little bit, find out where she is and go for a little mooch around. Actually, I was going to have a lie down, but as can you tell, I've not spoke to you for a while, so I'm just sat here rambling. But you know me, all my videos are like that anyway. Alright guys, I'll get off. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. There's a love out of the video if you want to support the channel. And yeah, my links are in the video description, my Revolut, etc. if you want to get me a beer. If you've got any knowledge of this area, please let me know. It's the first time I've ever been to Tenerife. I'm in the north. I believe the south is where all the action is and partying and whatnot, that kind of stuff, but that's not for me. So I like it up here. It's nice and quiet. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's a nice day. And I must explore this place a little bit. Alright guys, you take care and we'll speak real soon, alright?